The Dixie is still on its back foot here. If you could see this RSI, and if you've been following me for years, I renamed RSI from the relative strength index to the real simple implicator by what RSI implies. And when you get a confirmed low like you did last Friday, even though we bounce, the implication is that there'll be another low that may or may not confirm. We don't know yet. Right now, it looks like it may not confirm taking out Friday's low. But I still see no reason to buy the dollar. The leader on the upside happens to be a commodity currency, happens to be, well, cable's catching up with it now, but you have Aussie at new highs. I've been talking about 66.80 in Aussie, and here's 66.80 on a weekly 200 week moving average. So if long, that's where I'd be ringing the register and possibly looking for shorts. We had a pretty wild night in the yen after the resignation of the prime minister. We gapped up to 48 and a half, and now we're selling off again. I think that we're still headed lower. I didn't sell the yen last night, but I did sell the Canadian last night up here in the room at the 38.40 level, have already taken off half with break even stops. It's trying to hold this level now. But we take out 760, I think we could see 630 in that. Um, I think dollar wise, that's about it. Euro as well, not doing anything wrong. If we get through 1780, we should be getting ready to take out the 1830 high, which was a confirmed high on the daily. And as you can see, with the RSI sitting here at 57, even with an update, it will most likely not trade over 70 again on a daily, even if we get up to this line. I'm not sure where this line's coming in. Probably above 120, right around 120. So I think this will complete it. That'll be a third drive in euro, 1, 2, 3, just like it to a top, just like in the dollar, it'll be a 1, 2, 3 down here at 95 or a little bit under 95. So that's a couple hundred pips. That would take the euro towards 120. So that looks like the most likely path for the dollar. Just want to caution people that gold is only about $60 away from a lot of fib targets at 36.80, and the daily's confirming the 4 hour isn't, but way, way, way overbought. So I might be looking for shorts there, but I think I would prefer the short in the silver in case economic weakness becomes a theme. Since down here, I've been talking 42, and we could be there this week. That's the level I'll probably attempt some shorts again. Want to update you on natural gas. It's a champion. Having a great day today after trying to pull back Friday. So there's Nat Gas, and this move was called from down here. I think it was this day. So the important thing, what it's trying to attempt to do, and all it's doing is clearing the 50-day moving average above the 9. I guess you could risk the 9-day moving average like back under 290. But the next important level is going to be up here at the downtrend, which is not too far from the 200-day. So natural gas still looking good. I think it's not late. It's only the beginning, but we'll see. If we do get a wave two after this is complete, we pull back to 280. That'd be a buying opportunity to me. Take a quick look at the grains. Let's look at Bitcoin first. So there's Bitcoin. It's trying to come out of the hole. I'm not sure if this is it yet. Last week when we were down here, I said I think we could see 114. We almost got there. Maybe it's going to rally with the S&Ps trying to make one more high. We'll see. Right now, I did a day trade that worked, and my BE was already taken out in the S&Ps. So maybe we're going to try for one more high. It's not going to confirm again. We've been diverging. I thought this was 1, 2, 3. But if we try it again here, maybe we're going to put a fractal 3 in here. But, I'm not that impressed with the comeback off this real bad negative red candle. I think selling it at new highs will be a gift if we could get there. And maybe with the weaker dollar and yields coming down, at first people are, looking at that as being constructive. Here's your 10-year, now down, headed towards 4%, took out my 410. I know a lot of people were looking for 4%, and then maybe a reaction from there. And here's TLT breaking out of a ascending triangle. Here's your triangle, the ascending line, the flat line. This was the Lazarus trade of the week last week when we came into bond turmoil, starting with the gilts and the UK government, following through in Germany and Japan. And then we came in, gapped lower, recovered it all by the end of the week, especially after that employment report. So if we hold this breakout at 8.5 and the low is 3.5, you tack on 5, and that's going to get you up towards 93. So, there's two schools of thought. Could it be that people are starting to worry a little bit about a slowing economy, a slowing labor market, and may start to liquidate some stocks and move into bonds to lock in these rates for a while? Or is this just going to be more jet fuel for the market? Even though the economy is weakening, it makes PEs and everything else more reasonable with lower rates than with higher rates. So there are your bonds. If there's anything else I want to really talk about, I guess we could talk about what else everyone loves. They all love the miners. So let's see, the banks aren't recovering. And, that's a big deal. I put this out last week. We had a real bad day on Friday. And compared to the S&P, there's no comeback in the XLF. So, I mean, and look at the divergences. So, yeah, the financials were really leaders, okay, as much as NVIDIA was. So that's not a great sign for the market this week. Here's NVIDIA trying to bounce. Okay. Let's see if it could get back above and fill the gap. And the gap would be filled at 73.15. So we're still quite a ways away from that gap. I'd sell this rip in NVIDIA. I don't think it's done. I think it has at least 150 in it and maybe 140. Let's see where this would come in. Yeah, a lot of confluence, just a shade under 140 in NVIDIA. And let's see, Uber held again. It's up. I still think it looks vulnerable, keeps trying to hold. I still believe there's a case if we get this correction for an $80 handle on Uber. And I believe that's it. Let's see what's happening with cannabis. Not much. After this run, I'd be looking to buy a hard break in cannabis down here around the $3 range. So that's it. I know we had a lunar eclipse, nothing major. I guess maybe the more dramatic moves might happen around the equinox and the solar eclipse. I'm guessing that's going to be the low in the dollar. That's a guess for me. Late September low for the dollar. I think that we could complete there. Top in the euro. Think metals will top there, and I think a lot of things could top. Um, going into that date if they're not topping here. So that's a wrap. Decent start with USD CAD and a seven handle day trade in S&Ps, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a very big test for the euro to see if it can clear these highs. It should take care of business. If we don't, and we start rolling over again under 116, I think you could declare a correction is underway back under 116. That could take us pretty deep. So remember, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Appreciate the comments. I don't know if there's a market that you guys want me to cover. I know that people were talking about platinum, and platinum this doing exactly what I said it could do, a failing rally. So if gold comes off, can you imagine platinum could come off? This was 14.7. This was $200. So maybe we could see 1,200 platinum might be a good entry. It's still, 300 above the breakout, but that would be a quality from here, would be 1,200. And palladium's really been the weak sister. It's a strength today. It's up pretty big, but I don't feel like I have to be in a hurry here. Let's see where palladium is at when we get to the 1,200 level in platinum. Good trading, everyone, today. And remember, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. I have a great interview with a very smart woman. Juliet, the clerk, is going to be with us Wednesday. And don't just count your pips, count your blessings. And I'll see everyone in the room. That's where the Canada trade was posted and the analysis on the dollar that we would make new lows. Now, I don't think the daily, even if we go down to this 95 level, is going to take out the July low. So some big trades, inflection points setting up here in September, dollar being the main one that I'm focused on. Stay long, Nat Gas. See you guys. Have a great day trading.